Welcome to the podcast. Today we ain't really got a solid topic today, so we just gonna vibe today and see what we come up with.
I want to talk about that Brittney Griner situation.
We can talk about Griner. You said Griner the first time. That's what messed with us.
No, it was Griner the first time.
Yeah.
Grinder.
Grinder? I thought it was Griner.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's a G. No R. No.
I'm Darius, aka Vitamin D.
And I'm TK, aka Mr. Tip Top Shape.
And this is MINDTHEGAP.
I don't know, man. So how did you feel about her going to jail over there?
Honestly, bro, the first time I heard it, I was confused because I didn't know why she was even in jail.
Mm-hmm.
So I still don't know, which is reflected upon how much I care. So that's, to be honest with you, not much, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is messed up because I would like for her to be over here, but at the same time, I'm not really doing much. I think I signed one of them like petitions that went around like on change.org, but I think that's just But then again, if like even LeBron was in that situation, I would probably desire for him to be here more, but how much I would do to get him back
would be the same amount.
Would be the same amount. So I can't really. I can't really say.
Okay. Can't really say.
You know what I'm saying?
Through my feelings, I care, but through my actions, it's really, I don't know.
You know
I'm not
what I'm
about to go
saying?
over there and do nothing about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel you on that. I don't. I mean, you went over there, you broke their law, so I don't know.
What law was it though? Like I don't even know that much.
I think she had some like some weed or some weed like vapes or something.
Oh, and they just
A little CBD oil or
probably
weed.
just need an excuse anyway.
Yeah, but you know, like that's their law. You know,
Yeah.
I keep hearing people say, "Well, the punishment don't fit the crime." Like, says who? It says an American.
I mean, there's that. I mean, we can't, because over there it's like not any of that CBD weed. That's
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh, well.
That was the thing. But it was regardless. If they say you broke the law over this weed, then you broke the law.
Yeah.
You know, like I know, like in Singapore, bruh, if you have not, they're sent to use the death. They killed a man
Over CBD?
Bro, they hung a man. No, not CBD, like drugs in general.
Oh.
Like you have any, they don't do no type of drugs.
No druggetry.
No,
ain't with it. They not with that genre.
Bro, none, bro. They hung a man. I think it was like in Australia, man. He was like, what was he doing? Smuggling like, I want to say meth or cocaine or something. So we was like just some drugs. Hung him. So like when people say, you know, quit that, I heard a man
So
say,
you saying she got off easy?
Possibly. I mean, that's Singapore.
Yeah.
That's Russia. I'm just saying, if you was in Singapore, they might would have.
Russia just make you go missing anyway.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason, one big thing is, for me, I don't like the argument when these people like say certain stuff. Like, you know, I don't think she should be. I don't care what you think.
Yeah.
Quit looking at these other countries and quit going to the other countries looking for America.
Yeah. That's a big point right there.
That's not there. It's not over there.
Just because you can do it here don't mean you can do it there.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I think if she was a bigger star or something, she might not even have gotten into that situation in the first place.
During that war, I think anybody still would have.
Anybody?
I think.
I don't know. I think somebody.
If it was LeBron,
certain people don't have to worry about that kind of stuff when they go certain places. Like if you and me, when we try to participate in something like that, they'd be like, yeah, we could just easily.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? But if it was somebody like LeBron or maybe even like Elon Musk or something, I'm sure they'd be like.
During the times of war, after the U.S. was talking all that trash, I think they all would have still caught their heat.
I think they would have.
Not as much.
I don't think Elon would be over here, still be over there right now.
I say this: they weren't over there when it happened. Y'all about to start a war? Yeah, let me get on through. Yeah, let me get on through.
She was over there playing ball or whatever, right?
Yeah,
she,
yeah.
Wasn't making as much here or whatever.
That's one of the stories, and that could be true. And I ain't mad at that neither, you know. But when they said it was time for war, it's like, you know, I gotta go. Even when the tensions was high, you know, I'm like, nah, I gotta go.
Yeah.
And I don't like the notion that they use that like that they like what like going back to what we were saying. Like they say, oh, I seen one of the coaches say something about if it was LeBron, she'd have been home already. I mean, of course. Yeah. Think about all the other people that's below her that's not getting attention.
Yeah. I didn't even know. I thought she was just like the person over there.
No, it was like a couple people. It was like another basketball star that was stuck over there. And then he was just stuck though. He wasn't like he got arrested. Yeah. But there's been other people that's been arrested in these places, these foreign places. Nobody says anything. Mm-hmm. There was a lady who got arrested in Dubai because she was having wine on the plane. They locked her up because when they landed, they consider her like drunk, and you're not supposed to be drinking in public and something. So, and she was kind of saying some stuff. They were like, "Okay, we got something for that." Locked her up.
That's crazy.
There's a man who went to North Korea, which I don't know why he did. I think he stole like a poster board or something. He stole something like tore down like some poster.
Yeah.
Came back brain dead. Send him back over here brain dead. I was like, bro, y'all and like
that's crazy, bro.
People get.
You think there should be a limit to that though? Like what happened to like political like?
You over here. That's what I'm saying. You in our country. You can't just you gonna brand your rules over here.
Yeah.
No, we have rules and you won't follow.
Right.
Like I seen one thing. My man showed me a dude got caught with drugs. I forgot what it was. They gave him like 27 lashes.
That's crazy.
You feel me? It was like when people say these things, I'd be like, put your emotions to the side and really think about other countries and how they go about it.
Which I think is wild, but and as much as I want to say there should be some type of grace given or like limited that it's their country. But at the same time, it's like some of that stuff is just customs that people get in trouble with. It's not necessarily laws. Like in Dubai, like they don't like public affection show between like men and women. That's not
that are not married. Yeah. You get locked up for that.
That's a law?
That's a law.
That's a law?
Like especially if you're not married. They would lock your ass up.
That's crazy, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's crazy, though.
You know what I mean?
I thought it was just like a custom they had. Like
no, it's not a preference. It's not something that, when you go to Greece or something, don't pour wine on top of wine, finish your glass. Like, nah. Yeah. It's like, okay.
You do what you want.
There was a story, actually, of this dude that was a taxi cab driver and something happened where, they weren't married. They was holding hands. They kissed in the back of the taxi. He drove him to the police station.
That's wild.
Now I wasn't there for that story, so I don't know how true that is, but that's not one of that's one of few stories of people doing. It's not far fetched at all because there's many like they don't do that stuff. So you can't go places
expecting the same way that you came from.
It's not
Yeah,
and it's not and it's her. She did it. It's not like a thing where she did. And of course, it's probably been some pettiness going on between. Putin saying, "Okay, we got somebody important." That's what happens during war and when somebody don't like you.
She wrote Biden or whatever.
Yeah, she said.
I just hate for that sentiment to be like Putin, like I got your girl, and he's like, all right.
Oh, you talking about like president?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got it.
That's a tough. Like, what are you gonna do? I'm not about to. It's only a few people that you're willing to start like like, okay, well, we're gonna get involved in this Ukraine thing. Yeah. Okay, well, y'all got the most news. We got the most news. It's only a few people that's willing to like, America or Russia willing to go that far, just because we got somebody to capture.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's already on shaky ground.
It's already on shaky ground now.
We ain't trying to give up no draft picks to get Brittney Griner back.
Yeah, we ain't trying to sacrifice the state or something.
Yeah,
and
we got to give up this part of Ukraine. We can let y'all have that. That's not a negotiate. Like that's that.
Like, what's more important?
I don't even think LeBron has that type of leverage. Like, if it comes,
that's what I was saying. Like
real type of, like on the brink of world war. Like, I don't think even LeBron could be like a bargaining chip for a piece of Ukraine. I don't think that's happening like that. So
I would say this: if it was LeBron, it would be more done.
Yeah,
I think there would be more done and more offered.
But in execution, I don't know if you're gonna get much more. If you in that same situation that's really tense like that, I don't know if you're gonna get that man extradited like that.
Yeah, it's not gonna be we're not sending the SEALs over there or nobody.
Yeah,
Rangers,
no secret.
No.
Blowing him out of prison, and then you see him playing in the next season. You're like, hey,
I thought you was.
Because you do that, you got to go in the hide. You just can't break somebody out of Russian prison and then you out there balling in the next season. Like, you can't do that. They can be like, okay.
Ron James, he get that 30 for 30 behind enemy lines.
Oh, bro, you get that, bro. You come back, you automatically top 5. Bro. You
Top
come
5.
back from there, you automatically top.
All you gotta do is make the playoffs. You number one,
you
my
number
boy.
1, bro. After that,
you the best player I ever seen.
He's like, I was out of shape, bro. I had to come back and, you know what I'm saying, do what I had to do, man. You make out the first round, you up there, bro.
Jordan ain't never had to do that.
Jordan ain't never had to do that, bro. I don't want to hear that 6 and 6.
What was it? What was his the final dance right there?
Yeah.
Nah, they ain't gonna be nothing.
Ain't
Behind Emily lines.
They got any footage from over there. It's a wrap. they got any footage over there. That last dance is a wash, bro.
You see him moving like mowing something, like he in the field or something with the tattoos looking. Oh yeah, he winning.
Bro, he winning, bro. He coming back hard, bro.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't understand the leverage like people try to put themselves. She's not on the same level as LeBron. He's like, I'm not on the same level as her.
Yeah.
So when it comes to a scale of importance, she would be more important to me when I'm over there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't understand why people do that just because a person is a celebrity or just because a person is famous.
She like the LeBron over there in the WNBA, and she ain't the guy.
No.
A girl. She ain't the girl.
No. I mean, she good. Don't get me wrong, but she like the Embiid or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
she up there.
Yeah,
she in the running for MVP.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you say Joel Embiid, it was him. Yeah. It was him, LeBron.
Yeah, I can say that. But he was like, it's like, you know, if there's 5 spots, 5. Sometimes she'll get, do pretty good.
In and out.
Yeah, in and out. But it's not like, you know, one lady. She's like the Jason Kidd of the WNBA, but she's like really, really nice.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she's like really, really nice. Like with everything, passing, dribbling.
She's like a white woman, ain't she?
White woman.
Yeah.
They call her the GOAT. Like, you know, I think she'll get more for all reasons.
We need to get her.
Yeah, like white, better player, you know what I'm saying? But it won't be by much.
Yeah.
And just the same thing, like go back to me and you. Like if it was us.
Because there's also money tied to LeBron. Like that's
what I'm saying.
He's the face of the
school,
NBA.
You know what I'm saying? That's way more. His power and influence is way higher.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. Like our power and influence is based upon, you know, this camera.
Yeah.
LeBron would be called.
That man's a billionaire.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on now.
Yeah.
So, we trying to get there. He there. I don't know, and she not there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't like that notion that people do. You know, if it was LeBron, if it was this person, well, you know. If she won, if she
we
won,
play that game all day. Then.
Yeah, that's the all day game.
If this person was over there, if this person was like, we was over there.
We had blonde hair, and blue eyes.
Yeah,
on them trains, like they left most people.
Speaking of trains, I got I read you could do like a trip around the U.S. and riding the Amtrak with them big nice trains they got with a huge like glass. Windows and stuff like that. You could just for like $269. You could just ride on that for like it's like a 4-day trip or something like that. Just ride around anywhere.
Y'all trying to do that?
Yeah, I am. It would be dope. And then like every so often you stop at different places.
Make sure it's a good train, man. I don't want to be on no regular.
It's Amtrak. It's like that's the train. It's Amtrak, whatever that is.
Is it the only train?
I don't know.
Because it's okay.
I don't know, bro. All I know is that the prices were there and it looked nice. And they had you had
$260 around the world, bro. That's a little.
But then again, how many people riding trains like that? That I know, I ain't ever
inflation up.
Anytime I hear about it, people are like, I'm trying to get a flight here and flight there. People just don't think about train rides like that.
Yeah,
even though they nice, man.
You ever been on a train?
I don't think so. I was about to say yeah, but I was thinking of Harry Potter. I was like, I wasn't in there. I was like, yeah, man. I think like, nah, man. I don't think I've ever been on a train. Nah, you?
No.
Yeah, you gotta do that, bro. They cheap. The train tickets were already cheap.
Yeah, they told me the time he was on the train. He said, "Man, that's terrible." He said he got on there with like hopeful thinking.
What happened?
Oh, no. He had to ride like sketchy people was getting those. Like he was saying that he had to ride down to New Orleans. was something like that. So he rode a train from like here to Atlanta.
He just hopping on the back of the train.
He said that he was like happy, he never rode a train before and shit. So he was just like,
yeah,
I'm good.
He got on there. He was like,
No sir,
I don't want to do this again.
no sir.
Right.
The toilets and stuff was bad. Bad, bro. The seats was there.
The train I saw was nice. So I'm gonna send you the thing.
Yeah, just send me that.
We can figure.
Just send me that.
I was watching this. I was listening to a lady talk about real estate the other day, and how that's good for building generational wealth or whatever, which is true. So they was talking about buying up all these properties and buying this and buying this, and I was thinking like, should there be a limit like on the amount of property that you can own in a certain area? Because part of the problem that we have now is like a lot of businesses out there just own like crazy amount of houses and property they're not even using right now. They just sitting
on as like stock.
Yeah, so it's like, I know we had this thing to where, is you will work hard for what you get, and if there's an opportunity to get it. But should there be a limit on the amount of assets we can have in regards to like real estate? If we really trying to like get everybody in the door or whatever. Like, is there going to be a point where we have to have that conversation, or do we just let people buy up? Well, everything's already kind of bought up now, so it's like, should we start peeling that back with them? Just like pay for your land, and then from this point on, you just have like this amount of land, or should it be like monetary? You can only have this much up to this value to get everybody in the door, because it's like a monopoly board now. All the property bought, like wherever you land.
Yeah,
you paying somebody. So how does somebody get in the door if everybody owns something?
You got to obtain more than the other, I guess. Because I don't see no real solution for nothing like that. Because you can limit on this person. Say it was like, well, you can only buy this much. Well, I put in my kids' name.
Yeah. So then it's like,
yeah. So then how do you break down the ratio for every person to have a house? When people die, people never get to the point where they're able to own land, or people not interested in owning land. So how do you make that ratio? How do you make a ratio on that for every person? So somebody's not going to be able to buy land or not.
Yeah.
Not going to buy land. So
there's only so much anyway.
Only so much, so you can't just let it sit
unless we move towards a system to where it's like, what's this? It's like Masterworks, where you can buy a piece of a painting.
Yeah.
Or like, I was also thinking if we can make our own thing, or like we can invent a thing out there to where we can buy rights to people's music and stuff, and do it the same way as Masterworks do. So you own a piece of their master or whatever, so everybody profits of it. So what if we move towards something like that, to where it sounds a little communist, but in a way that everybody profits. So instead of like one individual owning property, we all own the property, and just make some sort of profit off of the whole. Like, you own a percentage of it, and you can choose to either sell out or just keep it in there. What if everybody has it like that?
Only because even with that, like what happens when the person do die? How do you split the shares among the people in that area on something? Like, what type of land are we? Like you saying like if a corporation buys this land across, they buy on 100% of it, or what percent of it goes to the people? They would just say, "Well, I pay taxes." Like, how do you say that? Who gets the piece of that when somebody buys the property? How do you separate? How do you give that to them? So if I have a house, who's getting a piece of it?
Piece of your house?
My land, like the property I have.
I guess whoever around there. I mean, those are things we have to work out, but
that's something. I think that'll be hard for any government to keep up with.
Possibly. Unless it's just like a blind trust or something where it's just like automatic. Like, you don't really have to put in everybody's name or something. Like, it's just like once you register for like a Social Security, you just automatically put it to a pool and get a percentage, which is going to be a very small percentage. Yeah. Like, if you got 329 million people in the U.S., everybody get a percentage. But then again, if you break down that math and how much like the property, like if we took the total value of property in the U.S. and divided it by 329 million, you probably get a decent chunk out of it, at least for the average person. Talking about trillions of dollars worth of assets out there. I think you get. I think us, like if we got a piece of that check, we be like, this is nice. Yeah. Probably somebody is like already a billionaire, but like, I don't need this chump change.
That'd be tough. And then you have to have people rich. Or you just
that'd be a good incentive to get people to.
When you have like floating money for like homeless people. I don't know.
Maybe if you don't, maybe you're not an active taxpayer, then you can't claim it.
Yeah, that'd be. Mm-hmm. That's a tough one.
That's what I was thinking. Like it's monopoly. Everybody, you like really that's part of the struggle now. Is like everybody owns something. Like so, how do we get the door with that if everybody owns something?
Digital real estate.
We just move it to the metaverse. Just move to the metaverse. Just shuffle the problem over there. Like we can't do nothing about it over here, bro. Just go buy your island somewhere on the metaverse.
I'm just saying, bro. And you got to think it's a lot of land in a lot of places, though.
Yeah.
You know, that upper part of Russia, nobody using. Anybody really gonna, buy that.
Yeah.
I mean, but you also got
right
places,
now.
For right now.
Hey, we need to look at it. It's probably cheap. And then one day, we get scarce over here. It's like, what we gonna buy? It's like, we got it. We got it if you need it. We can rent it to you.
Ooh, that's good. We'll sit on that. But you got also them other places like them deserted, like Disney World, little places they got, like the little haunted places. You also got places that like abandoned Walmarts or big, stores and stuff. I mean, it's something we can do. Not all the land is bought up, but we're not doing. I know there's a grocery store in my neighborhood that's been sitting there, really ain't been done nothing in the last like 10, 15 years.
Somebody own that, bro, when they sell it, bro. Yeah. And it's crazy how you don't think about that until like you get to the point we are now, because I got family now, not too far away from them. They had land gifted to them, through the generation, whatever. You be out there little, whatever, you playing on this land, you ain't thinking about it. But then I just heard recently they sold the land that was like behind their house, like probably like millions, bro. But you don't be thinking about that, bro. But you be sitting on gold mines, just the land you own right now, right, and how valuable that is.
We gotta start going back to that, getting our lazy money back.
And then I was thinking, how do they actually have claim to that land? Like, how come nobody ever took that part of my family's land? Like, is it back in the day you just went there and said, this is my land, and then like people just honored it? Is that how, like, how does that work?
I don't know.
And is there pieces in the U.S. where I can just be like, this is mine. This is mine. You can't have this. Left in the U.S. where they don't want to touch, like, I don't even want to deal with it. Okay, well, I'll take it. This is mine.
Yeah. That's a crazy thought on how they did that.
Like, especially way back in the day, you could just be like, you could travel to someplace,
relax,
point out like my land is from here to here. People just come like, okay, this is yours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, not for us though.
Nah. Ridiculous, bro. How do we get back to some semblance of that? Like,
we don't. We never go back to that.
We'll
never go back to something like that unless these nukes happen.
Somebody get it if they want it after 1,000 years.
Gonna be a lot of land you can't use.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That probably. Well, you probably won't be dealing with money by then. If everything blown up, man. Nobody care about its property value.
Everything is, can you fight for your land?
Yeah,
that's about it.
You trading in weapons and water. 2 W's, bro. Weapons, water, and women. That's gonna be the curse.
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
That's gonna be a dangerous time, man. What's that? 3 W's? Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Women, weed, and weather. Yeah.
Oh, the weather gonna be trash. Rain and green,
bro.
Don't drink it anyway.
What else?
What else going on? Let me see the Japanese prime minister get assassinated.
The ex one, that one that had just left. Because somebody told me about it. They said it was the last prime minister got off by some handmade gun.
I thought it was the.
No, I heard it. See, I heard it was the one that had just got put out of office. Like it was like an ex-vet or something. He made like a handmade gun and took him out.
Yeah, I know that we got to look that up.
Yeah, I was like, what, man? Off my man. Like, yeah. What? Did you watch the video? Nah, I didn't see the video.
On the video, he like the first one go off. He just got damn keep talking.
Yeah.
He just got down, he just keep got talking, and then the second one go off, and it looked like he had got hit or something.
Yeah.
I was just like,
see if my boy's still breathing. And it was the Japanese prime minister, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You won't. You won't. That man does not exist anymore.
This is form.
It's like we're gonna keep this under wrap.
Oh, he left, yeah.
Okay.
He left 2 years ago.
Left or forced out?
I don't know that.
Well, he might have.
That clearly, I thought he was. I was like, ain't my boy.
What?
You see that thing I sent you with the they rioted the
Took it to the front door, bro.
But you see them when they was in
Sri Lanka, bro. They wasn't playing.
You see they had the flags and stuff that it was just inside the palace or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, that looked like a
like
the US.
Except they took it. Well, basically the same thing they did. Yeah.
He was telling me I'm gonna resign. It was like we still coming.
Yeah,
don't worry about it. We still gonna show up.
Showed up at the front door, man. The economy
keep the door in,
collapsing. People, man, people
on edge.
But I don't know the exact history of what's going on there, but it seems like they may be doing it for like actual reasons versus like what we saw.
Of course, but we don't
over
know
January 6th, where they just made up an issue and then stormed the Capitol.
But you know, with us, bro, we can't can't tell them. Oh, they doing. Look at how they doing. You remember when what was the Asian lady they overthrew? They had a coup. Was it China? It wasn't China. Thailand. Who was it?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Well, they overthrew the government. They had the SWAT team come into that they lady house and arrested them and overthrew the government.
I remember. Only time I remember that is when they did that, like the Gaddafi, and they went there and took him out.
It was like 2 years ago.
And maybe Saddam.
It was 2001. It was last year.
I don't remember it.
Yeah. Last year. Everybody was saying that we should have done what happened to Trump. That should have how they did that over there is how they should have done that Trump. They should have just snatched Biden and put everybody, locked everybody up and let him become president.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But they can't tell the difference in between, reason
and excuse.
Yeah. And no reason.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that though. I enjoy how these people been acting in the last 3 years.
Yeah, and a lot of those countries like Sri Lanka, which is I think in the Middle East, right? Yeah, I think it's in the Middle East. Like if you look at their voting records and like they got 80% turnout. They very knowledgeable about their politics. So even if you find the average person who look like he live in the gutter, he'll start like, no, he doing like this politician's about this politician's about that. So even on that level, it makes more sense that they feel more justified. Like if we gonna storm the Capitol or whatever, they Capitol building, they government office, they have more solid reasons to do so. Because over here, we just get distracted by whatever.
How we feel.
Yeah.
And
ride off of that.
That pursuit of happiness shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Regardless, from what it seems like, most other countries, especially developed countries, are more in the know when it comes to politics than us because we don't care. We don't care about other people's politics. other country politics and how they affect us and how they affect the trade and stuff like that.
Mm.
We go off by what we told, not what we actually, do real research on.
Yeah.
Not that whatever stuff they be doing. So I don't know. Like I said, man, I've been enjoying it because I enjoy the decline, or I enjoy the chaos that happens when people are not smart enough to know when they in their own demise. I enjoy that. I'm just watching you like you're struggling so hard while you in quicksand.
What my man from Watchmen said, he was like, and when they reach up and ask for help, we'll look down and say no.
Like, no, I don't want to help
you. Had your chance, bro. We've been out here fighting for y'all forever, and then now when it comes to your front door, then you like, oh, it's going too far. Yeah,
nah, no,
you gotta ride that out now.
The problem is everybody want to fight something.
And I don't want to sound elitist, but I'll be there. Like I don't know. I don't know what else to say because there's a lot of stuff I don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm honest about it. Like if I don't know about something, I don't know about it.
Yeah.
And then you really gotta really paint something for me to go ride for. And when I'm looking at the same evidence as a lot of other people looking at, that ain't gonna move me. Like if you put QAnon on my plate, that ain't gonna move me to go to the Capitol, bro. If you put Pizzagate on my plate,
I'm not moving, bro.
That's not gonna move me, bro. If you say you have evidence of a coup or some type of stolen election, which the evidence, to be fair, the evidence for a stolen election had been there since gerrymandering and all these voting rights suppression acts that they passed. So if you want to talk about, rigging the election, that's been there, bro. I would have rolled. I'm riding for that, but not for the stuff y'all. The one time y'all don't get what y'all want. Now it's all like, oh, this is rigged. This is a rigged game.
Y'all lost the popular vote in both years, so I don't understand why it's so surprising that you would lose again.
Because people keep looking at these maps that they don't understand. Where they see all
the
red.
Don't be understanding the maps.
Where they see all this red. Look at all those red, all these people, but they don't know about population density and where people be living.
They should, because they should understand the amount of points that each state gets because of
they don't understand the electoral college and how it works. They don't understand that.
They should, bro. Or they should know why, this state got more points than another one. I don't understand that. All that red is dead space. That's what that is.
Yeah.
It's just dead space.
Just dead space, bro. It's like 100,000 people in that whole state.
Yeah. That's a little blue. Yeah, it's about,
Blue got
2 million.
2 million people there.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course y'all lost. I get it, bro.
I get it, bro. You just don't know enough. Yeah.
How you feel about old girl that was in the carpool lane that was pregnant?
Genuine excuse.
Yeah.
I like it. I feel like it's genuine. I knew she was trying to be a smart ass.
Yeah, even if it ain't genuine, like
I think it's a genuine point.
Yeah,
I think it's like that's
if you see a baby as a person, then I should be able to. And even if that wasn't the law, like I think if you pregnant, well, just let them get in the carpool lane anyway.
I'm not saying that.
I'm saying like if you carrying a human child, you going through whatever.
You better be in this traffic with the rest of them.
Nah,
you got something else.
Nah.
Now if you having a baby, you know what I'm saying.
Then you think you should
if you need to hurry it to the hospital, by all means. But no, if you just pregnant, you ain't special. Shit, you better get your ass over here. Whatever.
Nah, I'm gonna let you go on through. I don't even care. I don't even care that deeply about it.
I don't care that deeply about it. I'm all about fairness.
Yeah. And you going through something I ain't going through right now.
So a person got one leg, they should go over there.
Possibly. No. I mean, because that's hard to drive like that. You might need to be over there. So, yeah, I'm cool with that, too.
Oh, no. All right. You get your ass over here. But to her point, I stand by it.
Yeah.
I stand by it. I stand by that.
Yeah.
That's a legitimate suit right there.
Like, what they gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Is this a person or not a person?
Only thing I'll be mad about, bro, they start like, okay, y'all want to play that game? And like, you got to start like paying for like 2 tickets when you go to the movie.
I was like, oh. Or like endangerment or something like that.
Bro, like you eating.
Okay, it's 2 people.
Okay.
You getting the ticket and you getting the ticket too.
You be eating or something. You be like, well, you got to pay for both.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Table for 2.
Table for 2.
At least.
They start doing that, bro. I be like, yo, bro, I have to stand by that too, though.
Yeah, bro. They can get away. They be like, kids eat for free anyway. So that'd be all right. Yeah, be
oh, snap, bro. That'll be so damn funny. The pettiness, I would love to see the pettiness go back and forth.
It's about to get real petty out
here. Yeah,
bro.
man.
That was the beginning.
It's gonna get real petty.
That was the beginning.
I think this little war that we got going on with the like the Democrats and Republicans right now, which is always it's a little different this time around.
Yeah,
because it's more like people are starting to evolve. Like each party is evolving, and it's just looking crazy now.
It's like you move from Bulbasaur, Charmander to goddamn.
Yeah, basically, bro.
War Turtle and Charmeleon.
Yeah, it's like something crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's not even the Pokemon you start off with.
Nah, he's these new breeds. Something else, bro. We used to Squirtle and we used to like Charmander. They on like
I don't
whatever version Pokemon they on right now. We don't even know their names. We don't even recognize these cats.
You remember like in Digimon when Agumon was mad and he had evolved into like an evil version. His evolution. It was like the same thing, but he was like darker, right? Yeah, but it was like he had like different features too. Like I think he had like he was like dark.
Yeah,
that's the Republican Party. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on with them right now. And like the Democrats, it's like they finally starting to feel like they can fight. It's like when Patamon like first. Like we thought he could never transform.
Yeah, he was just there bubble puffing.
Yeah,
he's just not doing much.
You need to sit your ass down.
And then they hit that Angel.
That Angel Mind. That's what. That's the Democrats, but they don't come out that much.
Yeah, we waited on that though. That comes out every now and then.
Like, it's just like man.
Patamon just trying to make sure everything good.
Yeah, give everybody
like we about to handle something. Come out there, staff.
Give everybody emotional support. Hey, we're gonna be okay. We just gotta.
That's a real analogy right there.
That's how I see that.
That first thing, Angemon is up there with like Goku going Super Saiyan, bro. You saw Angemon, he's like, yo,
somebody getting their ass.
Yeah,
somebody's about to get the
power. Angel, bro. I ain't see that coming. He's like, oh, you, he about to lay them holy hands on somebody.
And then you know how when he evolved, like the first time, he ended up going back into the egg. So that's what I'm afraid of with the.
They gonna revert back. They use all their energy coming out, and then like the next cycle, they just they ain't got anymore.
We back.
That's real though, bro. I think the Democrats
are
soft, but they slowly realizing they should be slowly realizing like, oh, these people.
Yeah, we're gonna lose.
We gonna lose, bro. And they nuts, bro. Like they nuts.
Hey, the Democrats are like that old black church that don't know how to get new members. So like the church closed down.
They just be doing whatever. Like we should, throw this if it had us.
Yeah, we gonna give them the same talking points, preach from the same type of way. And then like Republicans are like mega churches.
But I think another that kind of goes. That's a good point, mega churches, because they be bringing them in, bro. I think a lot of times Democrats be trying to do too much. Like umbrella is so big, they be trying to appease everybody, but like just focus on the basics, and then you go out and try to fight for all that stuff.
The thing with the Democrats, they don't word their campaign well.
Mm-hmm. Like abolish the police, and then it with the defund, and then people still don't know what that means.
Yeah, like stuff like that. I wouldn't even think about that. Like like critical race theory, stuff like that. You don't frame the branding well.
Yeah,
whether you don't make it crazy enough or make it easy enough or more like understand. Like you gotta understand. Like Republicans have found Americans speak from a fifth, like I think it's like 50 to 60% of Americans speak and read on a 5th to 8th grade level.
Yeah,
they have found the way. Meanwhile, Democrats, they'll feed you something that you got to research.
Right.
People are not
critical race theory in itself needs.
Yeah, and I don't agree with all the critical race theory. So I understand certain points. So it's like, but I had to research that to know that. But like the stuff that they do is like, what was one of the things they just like you said with the umbrella, right? Instead of just saying, "Oh, we're gonna help those people who, minorities that who get hurt from crimes, or, urban areas, not urban areas, but like areas where there's not enough funding, we're gonna help." They'll split up into like small little states or, LGBT, BQ community, Black, Hispanic, instead of just putting them all together and by saying like, we're gonna help those who are in the housing or people who make less than 50,000. Instead of just saying that, they make it more detailed for each individual.
And also, the Democratic Party is self-devouring in its own way. Like, you slip up one time, say the wrong thing here, wrong thing there, then all of a sudden they'll attack you. Like, it's like, can I get some?
Ovoviviparous.
Yeah.
Ovoviviparous.
What's that? Will you devour within yourself? Yeah. It's like, can I have some grace to learn all this stuff before y'all just attack me or any of this? Or if I don't agree with you 100%, if I agree with you 90%, that 10% is what's gonna break us apart.
Yeah, that's
like can we get at least the 90% out of the way first?
Nah, bro, they're trying to please everybody. If you do that, you're gonna upset the women movement. But the Democrats, all they gotta realize is the same thing most Republicans is, you ain't got a choice. The other side don't want to fool with you. You ain't got a choice.
Y'all better start pulling them cards, bro.
Yeah, so disagree with me now.
Been had the big joker. Just been sitting on it. Whole spade game.
Yeah, this not
whole spade game. But you wait until everybody done spit their spades and all everybody putting out is hearts and diamonds and stuff. Like, then you put the big joke down. We don't need it now.
It's over. It's over.
You should have pulled that out when they pulled their big joke out.
When they had the little joke,
when they had a little joke, you should have fouled. But now you waited to the
everybody. It was
all their spades and spent.
A king was on there. I had a 2. I threw out a 2. You could have took all that, and we'd been saved.
But nah,
you let them use it. Every one of them, but goddamn, get us both.
Draw 4. You got to draw 4 on you.
And you just let it go.
You let them call Uno and went out. Like, what are you doing?
That's what it is.
What are you doing?
Because no matter how you feel, and I'm not saying there are no other parties you can run to, but that's not.
Not on that level.
No, on that level.
That 2-party system.
Because they can be mad about not giving somebody grace. Yeah. Like, you like, okay, the women movement going, but they still up under the umbrella of making less than $50,000 a year. Yeah. Or not making enough for minimum wage, or being a waitress. And we trying
so many other targets we can hit.
Or everybody, most people went to school, so if I can do school, I can fix them. Like, man, come on, man.
I tell you one thing, they passed that student loan bill or anything right now, they're going to get a lot of support back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If you start this real debt forgiveness, bro, they gonna be okay. Well, we give them some more time.
That's people too. People be messing up too. Like this abortion thing. That's what y'all get for not paying attention. Now y'all trying to figure out how can we get out of this. You right. You should have been voting.
Yeah.
But it's like I think Nancy said something. It's a wake up call for America. I think it is to move. This ain't working.
You know,
this ain't working.
You might just need to let them have it.
Cause they just.
I understand why. This story in DC called Kingdom Come, where Superman just got tired of people. He just went to the Fortress of Solitude, create his own little reality, and he's like, I'm done with these people. I get it. I get it. Superman.
Oh, yeah.
He just went up there 10 years, and then all of a sudden everything went to shit. Because what happened is, like, there's one other new cat on the block just straight up killed the Joker. And Superman's like, y'all can't be doing it. Y'all can't be doing it. And everybody else was like, we agree with this man. So Superman was like, all right. And he left. And then these new superheroes came in and they was just fighting just for the sake of fighting. They didn't care about casualties, nothing. Just went crazy for the last 10 years. Superman was just up there plowing his little fake crops. Until Wonder Woman had to come get him. He was like, no. Like, y'all made y'all decision. Y'all gonna live with it. So he's like, yeah. That's a good story. That's one of like top.
Is it like a show?
No, it's a comic. One of the best runs in comic. Period. It's up. It's good.
It sounds good.
It's a good story. Love that. To me, it's up there with like. Did you ever read The White Knight? Like I told you to, where the Joker turned sane. It flipped everything on people. He became a politician. That shit was great. That was good. That was a good one. I was like, yo, that's up there too, cause it got those deep undertones. But he flipped it to where it was like the Batman is actually working for the rich people, because he go through all these poor neighborhoods and tear down communities. Then they go in and buy those communities and gentrify it. Yeah, that was a good story, bro.
Hey, don't you know like a grocery man or something? Come like a bag, like he's like. Bagging groceries or something?
In which one?
In the end.
Nah, he go back to it. Yeah. But yeah, that story that's a good story. That's one of my favorite stories. They hit close to home because it was like, yo, man, the way they picked because Batman just can't punch his way out of it.
Yeah,
he couldn't punch his way out of it. He was like, yo, the people hate you, bro. People think you working for the rich people.
The Joker was devious in that.
But he was saying though, he was like, yo, he's like, man, because this point was, I'm not responsible for who I was then. He's like, I actually received the proper care. Now I'm saying. And then he ended up running for office and shit. That shit was crazy. But I was like, yo. He sent us he good. Crazy or not, bro.
Either way. What was that? What was that one called?
The White Knight. It's good. It's a good comic series. Check that out, bro. It's good. I lost some tooth this week.
You lost a tooth?
Yeah.
Doing what?
Eating a crunchy fry.
Hold up. You lost your tooth over a fry?
Yeah, bro. So this tooth right here on the side was already like deteriorated because I should have been got a root canal or whatever, but I couldn't afford it. So I was like, I'm gonna wait till my insurance kick in, which it just now did. But then I was like eating like overcooked fries or whatever, and I was like, I knew they was crunchy or whatever, but like, I was like, I started biting in, like the sound started reverberating through my skull. I was like, I know they crunchy, but they ain't this crunchy. I was really biting in and started really biting into something. I was like, hold up, pull that shit out. Brushing my tooth, just sitting on my head right now. I was like, damn. And the last time I went to the dentist, they told me I had like onset periodontal. Same thing my mama got. So, which is, I gotta take extra care of my teeth right now, or I could like lose my teeth. So yeah. So which I don't know which more I can do because like they say you just gotta floss better and like brush your teeth more. So that's what I've been doing. But I was doing that before, so I don't really know what else to do other than to actually go into the dentist, which I was not doing because I couldn't afford it. Which is the American plight. So that's why I've been dealing with. And she told me the silver tooth. She was like, "What you doing with that?" I was like, "What you mean?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "I got this when I was like 19." She's like, "Yeah, that's supposed to be temporary." I was like, "They didn't tell me." They didn't tell me that. Yeah. He's like, "Yeah, we just usually use silver because you still growing and you know it's flexible." She's like, "Yeah, came out your mouth, you're supposed to have an actual veneer in that right now." I was like, "What you talking about?" She's like, "Yeah, we gotta do another root canal on that one. We'll replace that crown. We gotta do. I don't know what they're gonna do with this tooth now. They probably gonna take it out, put an implant or something in it. Cause it's just a nub right now. I don't know if that's enough to how you crown something ain't got a head. So
I gotta go to mine too. He gonna be mad as hell. I ain't went for a cleaning in a minute. That'd be like the worst feeling like walking in there. Like,
yeah, like let's see what you got going on there, bro. I swear, but they be on some other stuff doing the cleaners. Like I floss my teeth regularly, and it does not feel like them saws whatever floss they use that be cutting them guns. They're like, you just don't floss. No, I floss every day. Okay, I floss every day, and it do not feel like that, bro. They just be in there. Like, come on, bro.
My teeth do feel better after the cleaning.
Yeah, bro. I feel you.
It be sore.
Yeah,
I be sore for a day or two, but after that, I feel much better.
I ain't gonna argue with that, bro. Yeah, it be out there smiling for no reason. Like, yeah, what's happening? Like, thank you for shopping with us today. You look like my man was tweaking.
So I be in the back, we putting stuff in the back. I know that. He just had to clean it.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, be in the pearly whites. Like, you just had to clean it, huh? Yeah, I did.
How did you know?
How did you know? Then she started smiling. You did it. Hey, bro.
What's been going on? I don't know what else been going on. Been trying to stay out the news a little bit lately.
I don't know. That's about it. That's all I got, man. We're going to the next one. All right, so appreciate you joining for our rambling today. Kind of get a more insight into how we come up with topics, and I guess find out other things to talk about.
Right.
Any words of wisdom you want to lead people with?
Don't go to other countries looking for America.
It's a good one. Mine is do your Googles as always. Do your research.
Do your Googles.
Do your Googles, bro. And as always, mind the gap.